Welcome everyone to Murovanka, the new version of Murovanka here on the 9.3 test server. The first iteration, just in case it matters to someone. Here is what the minimap looks like now. And we are going to explore this whole area. I haven't taken a look at it yet, so you're seeing everything as I'm seeing it. We're in the T-49, the new American Tier 8 light tank with its crazy gun that does something like 910 damage per shot. And just looking at this, looks like premium rounds do a little more penetration, same damage. Oh, correction, those are high explosive. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Alright. I feel like I might end up using the the second one there, the heat rounds. Alright, so looking around. Wow, is this even the same map? They have expanded it from 800 by 800 meters to a Tanks Jr., good guy by the way. 800 by 800 meters expanded up to 1,000 by 1,000. That's the first time I've heard of them doing that before. Oh my god, where am I even going? Okay, the bases have been rearranged. That's helpful to note. Let's just head on along the edges here. I see water off to the side. That's new. There's so many spots back here that you could potentially, as either artillery or a tank destroyer, hide. I'm not... Uh-oh. Did he get himself killed? No. Oh, there was water in this map, though, before, wasn't there? I remember now. Yeah. That's a very good point he's bringing up there. I remember because I've accidentally drowned myself trying to circle kill a heavy tank before. A little forest over here. This will be a very nice spot for artillery to hide in, as long as the team holds the eastern flank that we're going along now nicely. The reload on this thing is 28 seconds. What's it sound like? Oh my god! I want this thing. Alright, a lot of bush to move up to stay in cover. We'll move up towards the center a little more shortly. I just want to go around the edges right now. Because that is potentially a good place for people to move. At the end of this match, too, by the way. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to one-shot kill him. Just because I can. This thing moves along pretty good. If I can find a car or a fuel barrel or something laying around here, then I'll have to run it over, because apparently stuff like that... Did that look weird when it exploded? Actually... like explode or something when you run them over now. I'll have to test that. Also, shells that bounce off of tanks don't just disappear after they bounce now, after they ricochet. So I wonder if they can bounce off of one tank and damage another, because that wasn't possible before. And water. And also, this is so much different. My god. It's like, it's not just stretched out like I was expecting it to be. It's just crazy. And of course I can't drive on that, right? No, didn't think so. No more campers. Yeah, they took out the little area in this corner. That hill. Looks like they kind of flattened it out mostly. They'll find a way to hide behind this, though. People can hide behind this little hill. So I still imagine there's going to be a mad dash up for here, but instead of people going over the hill, they're going to want to go around it more. So it's going to create a bit of a bottleneck. People are still going to be able to hide in that foresty area, I imagine, just not as well as before, which is good. Although it looks like, according to the mini-map and what I saw driving by, there is some hills. It's probably going to turn into some nice, What? What's he talking about? Oh, he's talking about artillery if you were hauled down. But yeah, some nice haul down positions. Trying to look at the other team's artillery's favorite hiding spots. Looks like it'll still be over towards this corner, which was one of the... It's now cover in the bases. Soft, but still cover. Oh, that building, which I think he just destroyed. But oh my god, this gun. It sounds so awesome. This gun is going to get me killed if I play it, but if you use it right, oh my god, it's not a tank that you want to send in alone, I think, or miss a shot ever. But looks like some good spaces for artillery to hide out. It's always my big worry when I'm looking at maps. Where are the artillery going to hide? It would have been before more than ever, because there used to be a cap on how many artillery you could have in battle, and at one point it wasn't uncommon to see 5 or 10 artillery on each side in a battle, which was just stupid. Which is why they added the 5 of them on each side, and then probably why they rebalanced / nerfed artillery a while back. Yeah, he's right. That is a pretty good spot. Only problem that I can see, is it'll let you see down this whole side, is that building's going to be in the way. So anything on this side of that building, yeah, he noticed, is going to cause some problems. This thing doesn't have a whole lot of ammo on it, but I guess it doesn't really need it with this rate of fire. Still over 1,000 hit points. I want this thing. A few buildings here to take cover in. That's nice. I do like that addition. Derp equals destroyed roof. Yes, it does. I should have looked at which of these shells had the bigger blast radius. Still has the typical hills. Let's go right between them. And we'll go up on top of the one that people I always pushed up into with the rest of my team. Watch my team do something dumb, and then I get rushed by several of them. But not to say I haven't done something stupid myself, but let's see. Oh, that whole hill's basically gone. Although there is still some trees back there. That shell didn't make it exactly there. Yeah, lots of good held down spots. If you're in something like a T-29 or T-34, those kind of tanks, really anything with a good turret and good gun depression, you're gonna love some of the spaces on this map, especially if there's no artillery. But yeah, you're gonna be able to hide back here as a scout all the way down the one line on the map right behind me. Ooh, some good lightning outside. You'll be able to hide back there and take some cover behind the hill too. Now then, let's head down through the center. I feel like this might need 2 passes in order to get a good look. Let's head back up to the hill, even though we just came down off of it, because I feel that it'll give you a good view. Ooh, does this count as a car? Oh, that wasn't spectacular at all. As far as added explosion and burning effects for the following environmental objects. I'll have to keep an eye open still. What if I could blow my own tracks off with this thing? I'll have to put my face into a wall and try that at the end of this too, because I am curious. Okay, so while we're up here, wish I had my zoom mod right now so I can zoom out farther and get a good look at the whole town. But it looks like it's a similar setup. These 3 buildings I think are the same. A few buildings back in there are the same. It's the same kind of idea still. The Havoc engine will come this year. I was wondering if they're going to save it for probably 10.0. Moving back down. Similar kind of building cover. Really, there's just more buildings added to account for the extra space. Trying to keep my eyes out for stuff that'll explode nicely again. Missed the building. Oh, there's a car. We can try it out on the car. There's a bike as well. Alright, that was boring. Well, this car does something exciting. Yeah, that's, I guess, nothing special. So, since the town seems kind of redundant, let's head on up. We're yonder. Ooh, look at the pathways going through the forest. Let me see if I can find a good spot. Maybe take out a tree or 2. This reload is longer than most auto-loaders. As long as it takes most magazine guns to really reload. It looks like some really nice things here. It'll be very, very interesting. I can't even predict well, I can kind of, but where exactly the majority of the fighting is going to be. I imagine there's still going to be a lot going along the side, a minimum amounts going through the center, although probably more now that there is more building cover. I might even give it another try, and along the west side too. Probably less people going over there now, but it's hard to say with those buildings added over there too. But this side seems more favorable than it, or more preferable than it was before. So I'm not entirely certain. So let's go see what happens when we shoot a shell in our face. This is a high explosive anti-tank, a heat shell. All right, let's try it. It is a heat, and it's a bit different than what we're gonna shoot at him. But let's see what it does. It'll damage us, I'm sure. No? All right. Let's try this again with a standard ammunition. Ow. Now then, we've already planned out a 1 versus 1. However, I imagine if as long as I have a good roll, I only have to shoot him once. Are you going to allow me to get the first shot off? As long as I don't miss or hit his tracks. He knows what'll happen. Alright, let's go for him. I'm not gonna be able to hit him unless he's within about a meter of me. Yeah, I can see this gun being useful. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Also, on the way out here, I want to point out that there is a spectator mode in the training room now. I haven't messed with it yet, but I imagine, or I've been told, that it's kind of like the Porspotum mode. Porspotum? You know what I mean, after your tank is killed in battle. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.